We often hear that education is the key to a good job, but that's a partial truth. Education certainly is a worthy pursuit, but it doesn't mean much in the job market unless it's backed by some kind of certified piece of paper, such as a college degree. And while there's no doubt that varying levels of credentialed education can open doors to professional opportunities, it's not as simple as some might think. Contrary to policymakers' catchy slogans, more college credentials do not necessarily equal more people with more jobs. Hi, I'm Shannon Watkins, and this is a Higher Education Moment, a video series presented by the James G. Martin Center for Academic Renewal. Today we're going to talk about the problem known as credential inflation and how, in many cases, the proliferation of college degrees closes more doors than it opens. Although going to college may improve one's employability, that doesn't mean that students leave college with a great deal of value added. Sometimes all they leave with is a piece of paper, no significant critical thinking skills, forgotten information, and a 10-year loan repayment plan. Nevertheless, there is little dispute that earning a college degree can have its economic advantages, at least on an individual level. But the reason why college pays is less talked about. Some argue that it's because college supplies people with important skills that employers find attractive. This is known as the human capital argument. Others, however, believe that a college degree serves a more superficial function, that of merely signaling conformity and other desirable personality traits to employers. That's the argument economist Brian Kaplan makes in the book The Case Against Education: Why the Education System is a Waste of Time and Money. Kaplan believes that signaling accounts for at least half of the value of a college degree. In an Atlantic article, Kaplan explains the signaling theory. The labor market doesn't pay you for the useless subjects you master. It pays you for the pre-existing traits you signal by mastering them. Every college student who does the least work required to get good grades silently endorses the theory. In other words, a person with a degree in gender studies will probably have a better chance of getting a job as a barista over someone with no college credentials. Not because that degree trains one particularly well for making coffee, but because earning a degree signals employer-valued personality characteristics. Now, since there are so many people earning bachelor's degrees, employers can easily find someone with a degree to fill the job. In many cases, they will make having a degree a requirement, even though one would have been just as good for the job without one. So, people who would have been perfectly qualified to make coffee or a number of other jobs will be passed over for those who have credentials. As a result of this overabundance of degrees, Kaplan says, you need to get more education now to get the same job that your parents or grandparents could have gotten with a lot less. And according to a 2017 Harvard Business School study, more than 6 million American workers could be affected by credential inflation. Not only that, but as more people earn college degrees, the less signaling worth they will have. In order to stand out, individuals will have to continue to earn even higher credentials to compete for relatively low-skilled jobs. In the end, simply having a degree in hand does not guarantee a secure financial future, and that's a wasteful outcome for both individual workers and the economy as a whole. Fortunately, employer insistence on credentials is slowly beginning to erode. Some big companies like Google, Ernst & Young, and Penguin Random House no longer require degrees as a litmus test for employment. But there is still a long way to go to reverse the trend. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe. And if you wish to comment or learn more, feel free to contact my colleagues or me at www.jamesgmartin.center. Thank you.